Hey guys, welcome back to our new video, and we are back again with another interesting uh, topic. And as you can see in the screen, we will be creating our own JWT debugger, and it will have the features as shown here. We will have two sections, one to encode the JWT and one to decode it. The output will be common to both of them. Uh, as you can see, we will have a secret key that we will use to encode or decode the JWT tokens, and we will have some data here. So after we click on generate token, we will generate a token here in the output section. And when we copy any JWT token and paste it over here and then decode it, it will decode that token with this secret key, and we can see the data that is inside this JWT token. So this screen that you are seeing is just a static design. You can see here I've created a simple but colorful design, and this is just a static design. It's not working at all. This is just HTML and CSS. So we need to make it work or make it functional. All right, so let's start then. So the first step would be we will require a library that is I will show you after I require it. Okay, so I'll be using Composer in order to include that library. Let me go to my project folder, application, tab, htdocs, JWT, and then run this command. Composer required Firebase PHP JWT. Great. So this has included something here. Let's see. As you can see, these files were not present previously. I'm not concerned with this log file. See, we have this requirement. Firebase PHP, currently it is this version, and it has already installed the related things. Great. Now we are good to go. The first step is over. So now we have included the PHP JWT. Now I need to create a new file which I will call JWT.php, and I'm going to use the library here. So let me require the render autoload.php. Now I can use a couple of namespaces like Firebase /JWT JWT. Similarly, Firebase JWT key. Now let's visualize something. Okay, so after I click on generate token, what it will do, it will pass this value, the value of secret key, and this value to this script, the script that I'm currently writing. So I can say I will have action and secret. Okay, and I will pass it in a post request. So I can grab it using $_post action. If action is there, it's fine. If it is not, I make it null. Similarly, if the secret is there, it's okay. And if it is not there, let me do it default secret. Okay. Now let's check the action. If action equals encode, we do have two actions, right? And next would be else if action equals decode. Let's start with the encode. So for the encode, I also need the payload. Let me grab it. Payload equals, it will also come in post request. So payload, right? But as you can see here, it will be in JSON format. So I will need to decode it. JSON decode this thing, and let's get it in a array. And the second parameter true will give it in a array. If I don't use the second parameter, I will get it in an object rather than an array. Okay, so if there is no payload, we can just respond with JSON string, which will say error invalidation payload. Nice. Then I need to do exit here. But if there is something in payload, what we will do, we will make use of the library here. JWT encode the payload with secret and using EHS256 algorithm. I mean the encryption. Then I can respond easily with JWT, and it is the same JWT that we just created here. Great. So we are ready with our encode action. Now let's jump into the decode action. So for decode, what I need this token. It's the same thing. It will be in post request token. Okay, I'll send it at JWT. If it is not there, let's make it blank. Then try. Let's try to decode it. Decoded equals JWT decode with decode this token with a key. Okay, so new key. The secret is this one, and the encryption is this one. So I can create the response now. I mean, prepare the response. So for the response, I will need header, something, similarly payload, something, and finally maybe signature, something. Okay, let me do these stuffs then. So the header would be JSON decode is 64 decode explode the token by duct token, and then the first element true. Okay, this will be the header. We will see what it returns after we integrate it into our HTML file. And the payload would be decoded, but let's make it array. I don't want an object here. And the signature would be explode by dot this token, and it will be the second index. If it is not there, it will be blank. Okay, this should be good. And if there is some error here, I will catch it. Exception $E, and response would be error, which will say invalid JWT. All right, so after everything is done, I will just JSON encode the response. Cool. So we are done with this JWT. Now let's move on to the index.html. Currently, you won't see any changes here because I have not integrated that file, that request here. So what I need to do, let's do one thing. For the decode token, we will create onClick equals decode JWT. Let me copy it and then use the same thing for encode as well. Where is the button to encode? Here is this. So for this one, it's not decode, it will be encode JWT. So it means I have to make two functions here, encode JWT and decode JWT. Let's start with the encode. Let's get the payload first. Document dot get element ID. Do I have ID with the payload? Yes. So by id dot value dot trim. Similarly, I also need to get the secret. It may have id of secret. Let's see. Yeah, id secret. That's good. We now have both payload and secret. Now I can call the API. So const response equals fetch. The link is JWT.php and the parameters are method would be post and headers could be content type, which will be application slash x www form URL encoded. Body would be action equals encode and payload equals dollar payload and secret equals dollar secret. But let me do one thing here. What I would like is I would like to encode URL encode these things because it will be passed through the URL. So encode URI component. This should work for us. Similarly for secret as well. Okay, this should be it. But let's do one thing. Let's make it asynchronous and await here. That would be great. Now I can get the data. Once again, await response.json. Then document.getElement by id for the output dot inner text equals data.jwt, and if it is not there, data.error. Great. Let's see if it is working. So if I say generate token, I think there's some error. Okay, I have some syntax error. Let's see. I have error in this line, but the body, oh, I didn't want semicolon here. So it should be fine now. Okay, we still have some issue. Let's see. Okay, there is some PHP error here. Payload is fine. Yeah, payload is perfect, but there is some PHP error. Let's check it out. So if I see here, what do I get here? Action. I can just replay this XHR. I blocked it unintentionally, but I wanted to. Oh, there's no option to replay this one. Interesting. Okay. So it's again error. It means there could be some syntax error. Let's check. Let's start from the first. Auto load fine. These two are good. This should be good. There's no issue over here. If action is encode, you can check like this also. Then payload would be post payload JSON decode. If not payload, we'll just give a proper message here and then exit. And then we would encode it using the library, and response would be as normal array. That's perfect. For the decode part, it's the same thing. Post JWT, and if it is not there, it will be blank. Then try to decode it. JWT token. The problem might be here. Let's see. Decode it. Decode this token with new key, secret, and the hashing algorithm, I mean the encryption algorithm. There's no issue here. It is fine. For the response, header would be JSON decode, base 64 decode, explode token by dot, get the first element, and then decode it. Perfect. Shouldn't be an issue here. For this one, it's a simple thing. For this one, explode token, get the second element, and if it is not there, it will be blank. I don't see any issues here. What I can do here is cut this one and see if there is some error. Okay, there is no error. Oh, what if I cut this one? We still have the error. So the error might be, okay, did I do anything wrong? Have the error. Maybe for this section. Okay, the error move is in this section. I need to drag it. $post payload. Let me do it line by line. There's no error. Okay, there is error. It means error should be here. Perfect. So the error is because I need to make it an array. Now it should not show any error. See, it's working perfect. Let's see again. If I generate token, the token is generated. I can change the secret key. If I change the secret key, the token will also be changed. You can see here. And if I change the data to ABC, then also the token will be changed. Perfect. So we are done with the encode part. Now I need to call the decode JWT function. So for this one, let's make it async as well. And then I need to get the token for this. Document.getElementById JWT.value.trim. I have the token with me. I also need the secret here. Perfect. And in the same way, I need to call the API. It will be JWT.php. Method is fine. Content type is good. But action would be decode. I need payload here. Instead of payload, what I will pass? I'll pass JWT as the JWT. I think I'm good to go with it. And finally, I need the same thing. I need to catch the response and show it in here, but this should be different. So what I need to show here is json.stringify data null and probably 4 to make it look proper. Okay, so I've generated the token. User is ABC and role is admin. I can copy it, paste it over here, and then decode it. So it's not working. Let me see. Okay. Did I put on click event here? Yes, I did. Then why it is not working? It's an async function. I have await here. Let's see if I am here. Oh, maybe I didn't refresh it. Probably. Perfect. Now it's working. If you see here, okay, it's not done yet. I have the token. I can paste it here and then decode it. So I may have some errors still. Oh, I have a spelling mistake for stringify. Stringify. Should work now. Generate token, copy that token and decode it. See, we can decode it easily. Even if I change the secret, new secret, and then generate token, perfect. I can decode it, great. And if I change the secret, then I cannot decode it because it was a different secret that was used to generate it. So see, this is invalid because the secret key is not correct. If I correct the secret key and then decode it, it can be decoded easily. So we have the signature and everything, as you can see here. So the signature is this last section after the dot, right? Perfect. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. I provided a link in the video description below where you can find the source code and steps that you need to follow. This require how to install this using Composer, how to require this and everything. It's provided in the video description below, the link. And please subscribe us for more interesting and useful videos like this. This much for today. Cheers, guys.